Scotland.
Well, there is Ankit NARWAL. The man from India has been sensational throughout the course of this tournament so far. 18 years of age, 2019 Asian Youth Championship silver medalist, facing off against Sabirzhan AKKALYKOV, the 2020 National Youth Champion of Kazakhstan. Ravi Rai of Scotland is the referee. Ankit NARWAL actually preparing for his 5th bout of the tournament. This the second busiest weight class in the men's competition with 34 boxers. 69kg welterweight has 36. So in effect, we had a round of 64. And Ankit NARWAL boxed in that round. He prevailed in his quarterfinal with a unanimous points decision victory over Ezequiel de Cruz of Brazil. As for Sabirzhan AKKALYKOV, he prevailed in his quarterfinal over Darian Favier Castro of Cuba. A 4-1 split decision. A contest where he was very busy indeed during the course of that bout.
Round 1.
So we're underway then. And the towering figure wearing blue is Kazakhstan's Sabirzhan AKKALYKOV. 19 years of age. His opponent, the more compact figure, is Ankit NARWAL. He's 18 years of age. Deep into this tournament, what a busy boxer he has been. He's been sensational so far. Both of these men have got at least World Championship bronze, but they have got designs on top spots on the podium. Measured start to begin the contest from both boxers. Good left hand to the body landed by AKKALYKOV. Looking to put the man in red in the corner and put him on the end of straight punches. So the feeling out process continuing with a minute gone in this opening round. Lead left hook is a scoring shot from Ankit NARWAL. Looking to quicken his feet and score on the counter once again, but good defensive maneuvers produced by AKKALYKOV. Nice defense with the right glove from NARWAL. He did it twice. He whips the right hand to the body downstairs and then scores with a quick counter left hand over the top of the right of AKKALYKOV, who comes back with body shots from both flanks. NARWAL looking to get his hooks away upstairs. So plenty of feinting, particularly with the front foot. And look at that between the southpaw and orthodox boxer, just how tight territory is in and around the lead legs of both of these men. Left cross landed by AKKALYKOV. NARWAL looking for a hard backhand in the form of a hook. And look at the push-off from AKKALYKOV to get it back to his preferred punching distance, which is most certainly long range. But NARWAL able to get inside and score with body shots before being put on the end of a featherlight right jab on the retreat. NARWAL bobbing and weaving and then coming up with a left hook. Beautiful move, but then he took a hook and an uppercut. Terrifically sharp punch picking from AKKALYKOV. He takes a right hand over the top during that exchange from NARWAL. 10-second clapper has sounded. But AKKALYKOV just increasing his accuracy in the closing stages of this first round. And there's the bell. What it's worth, I think it's AKKALYKOV, whose rally in the closing stages of that could well have tipped the balance in his favor. How do the 5 scoring judges see this one? 4 of them favoring the work of AKKALYKOV, and that is why that's one of the wonderful things about this sport. You have to concentrate for the full 3 minutes, and I'm not suggesting that NARWAL wasn't concentrating, but in the closing 10 or 12 seconds of the opening round, AKKALYKOV was able to produce some terrific accuracy with his consistent punching, and that could well have been the decisive factor in the opening round being scored in his favor on a 4-1 split.
Seconds out, please. Round 2.
So into the second round then. Looking to establish that lead. Right jab now is AKKALYKOV, but NARWAL looking to bob and weave and bomb away with big punches from both flanks. Quickening the feet is NARWAL, but AKKALYKOV is presenting terrific footwork, and that's a solid right hand, which visibly dipped the leads of AKKALYKOV and made him lose his boxing stance. No standing count forthcoming. Terrific shot landed by NARWAL. AKKALYKOV, his senses appear to have recovered, and he's got his boxing stance back beneath him and is over the front foot once again. But there's an example of the quick counter punching that NARWAL can produce. And that is why concentration is so crucial as NARWAL gets through with a counter right hand once again. Could well have been a balance thing which caused AKKALYKOV to totter and stumble like that, but it was visible from my vantage point here ringside. His eyes widened and he went for a little stumble across the canvas. But now, looking relaxed and rhythmic once again, he continues to search for the range with that lead right hand. NARWAL looking to counter the left that AKKALYKOV scored with a right hand of his own. Oh, that's a nice left uppercut brought into play by AKKALYKOV, and it causes NARWAL to back up momentarily. Now he steps back into the breach, but he's tagged by a right hand around the corner. Terrific work by AKKALYKOV through that portion of the round, but there's a solid overhand right landed once again by NARWAL. Perhaps something taken off it because AKKALYKOV was moving backwards. As NARWAL bobbing and weaving just out of range, but AKKALYKOV gets through with a left cross and continues the pressure, doubling up, tripling up the attacks over the front foot to try and keep NARWAL at bay. NARWAL looking to time raiding attacks, invariably single shot attacks as he goes downstairs with a two-shot burst to the body, right hook, right hand over the top, but then look at the response it brings from AKKALYKOV. He's looking to get the better of this portion of the round. There's a single pot shot success with the right hand once again for NARWAL. Left hand landed by AKKALYKOV. What a round here in the second. AKKALYKOV, the busier boxer, but look at the sneaky, crisp, clear punches landed by NARWAL, like that left hand there. Left hand to the body from the man in blue was a scoring shot. It's two straight shots through the guard, and there's no question that it's AKKALYKOV who is the busier boxer, letting his hands go repeatedly and catching NARWAL on that left cross. Looking to produce a big rally in the closing stages of the second round, just as he did in the first, and he lands a clean left cross once again. NARWAL bombs away with the right hand, but AKKALYKOV got his hands up. Now, despite taking that big shot which sent him stumbling, I think the work rate of AKKALYKOV may well have been enough to take that second round, and he has done so for 3 of the 5 judges. So it's all square for 1 judge. NARWAL leads for Judge A, and it's AKKALYKOV leading for the other 3. What a contest here. Some terrific punch picking from both boxers. And you have to credit the response that NARWAL was able to produce after conceding the opening round on a 4-1 split.
Second out, please. Round 3.
So into the third and final round then. Ankit NARWAL needs a big third and final round here to overturn the position he finds himself in on the scorecards. He's leading for 1 judge, he's tied for another, and he's trailing for the other 3. AKKALYKOV looking very relaxed up there. And you can see, not able to, or not permitted to hold the left to long bridge with the hands like that. Just hold them out to annoy your opponent and try and blind them. You've got to be punching or holding, but not just holding them out there in the line of sight. The explosiveness that he needs. He steals a glance to his corner inside the closing minute of the final round. NARWAL steals himself and with a loud exhalation and steps back into the pocket once again, helping himself to a hard right uppercut to the body. But look at the pecking, poking jab continuing to be stuck in the face of Ankit NARWAL as he's trying to make his way forwards. Left uppercut brought into play on 3 successive occasions, and then AKKALYKOV getting on the front foot and scoring with straight punches after that. What a period of the round for AKKALYKOV, and credit to NARWAL's conditioning and chin, because he's digging in, biting down on his mouthpiece and firing back, but he takes another hard left uppercut, twice, pushed off with a forearm from AKKALYKOV. NARWAL being put on the back foot and under pressure. Hard right hand landed on the bell from the man in red, but I think the man who has raised his arms and is clapping in anticipation of victory, I share his perspective, and that was a brilliant conclusion to the third and final round. NARWAL not busy enough, not able to raise the tempo, the pressure, or the punch output through the course of the final 3 minutes. And then here was the repeated, or the start of the repeated uppercuts, and it was AKKALYKOV who, just as he did in rounds 1 and 2, produced a blistering conclusion to the 3-minute frame. Let's get the official announcement. I think it's AKKALYKOV going through to the final.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this bout by split decision is boxer from blue corner.
And there is confirmation. Job done
Kazakhstan.
for Sabirzhan AKKALYKOV. A terrific performance takes him through to contest for championship gold here at Kielce 2021 on a 4-1 split. Very composed display, a very clever display of accurate punch picking, where he showed wonderful variety. Uppercuts brought into play on occasion. And Ankit NARWAL, well, let's give him immense credit.